From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Excuse me, did I wander into the middle of an interactive torture session, or is this where the review of Metal Marines is taking place?
You're in the right place, soldier. We're looking for a few good men to tell our viewers about Mindscape's new Windows game, which is the epitome of good, clean, mindless fun.
That's high praise indeed, but since you're running around here in uniform ready to enlist, I guess you're being sincere. I like this game too, but my appreciation apparently falls well short of yours, so I'll let you tell everyone what Metal Marines is all about.
Thanks, soldier. At ease, and smoke 'em if you got 'em.
One more weak military reference, and I'm dismissing the viewers and calling for a firing squad.
In that case,
as you were. Metal Marines is a real-time strategy game that's going to pose a serious moral dilemma for you Windows-hating gamers out there.
You mean those people who turn their head and spit on the ground whenever Windows is mentioned?
Oh, so you've met that guy too. Anyway, the designers didn't use Windows just so you hide the game at work if your boss wanders into the room, although it still serves that function. In Metal Marines, the windows are used as the battlefields for you and your opponent, and the effect of watching missiles sail from window to window as you play this game is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time.
Metal Marines is set in the year 2557. The evil military leader Zorgeuf has come up with a weapon so strong it has torn the Earth to bits, leaving a bunch of islands scattered across the planet. And, now stop me if you've heard this before, the only person who can save mankind from this evil tyrant is you.
Gee, that sounds like something straight out of a comic book.
Funny you should mention that. A 17-page comic book serves as the manual for this game, which should give you an idea of how complicated this is. The comic book sets up the storyline and includes some very basic information on how to start the game. But you really don't even need to look at it. Metal Marines is pretty much self-explanatory. You work your way through over 20 scenarios in the game. Your goal in each one is to destroy the enemy's 3 bases before he destroys yours. The difficulty of each scenario varies by the size of the islands and the type of defensive or offensive strategy adopted by your opponent. For those of us who think screaming at a fellow human being is more fun than hollering at a computer, the game also features modem play. At the start of each scenario, you're looking at your enemy's blank battlefield. Every time you fire a weapon into the opposing window, you literally uncover more information on the deployment of his forces. You can build missiles to fire at your opponent, anti-aircraft batteries to knock down his incoming missiles, and factories to help improve the performance of your economy. However, as the title indicates, the stars of the show are the 50-foot-tall Metal Marines who are big and bad. There is a little resource management involved with this game. There's a dollar cost for every weapon you build, and there's an energy cost involved with every action you take. Also, there isn't one set strategy that constantly works in Metal Marines. Each of the scenarios presents a different challenge, and you'll have to adjust your approach accordingly.
Is there anything you didn't like about this?
There are times when you're ready to issue a command, but the game is busy doing something else and ignores you. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the use of a mouse to run a real-time action game, which I'm not overly fond of anyway. No matter how good the interface is, there are always going to be those occasions when you click, miss, and pay severe consequences.
The shooting from window to window thing is a lot of fun, but there's more to Metal Marines than just one gimmick. It looks good, is easy to understand, and is severely addictive.
It all goes back to that good, clean, mindless fun thing we talked about at the start. Metal Marines isn't meant to be analyzed. It's meant to be enjoyed. Hey, as long as you're going to have to save the world, you might as well smile while you're doing it.